Can someone tell me why the creators of almost any dish in the world cook that dish in a very, very simple way, but it is the cultures who adopt that dish later on who always add a lot of extra stuff? Like, let's take for example Italy and pizza or pasta. uh, when you go to Italy, you are going to notice that they cook their pasta and pizza in a very simple way, especially if you go like to the villages and like see those grandmas who are still cooking like food in the traditional way, authentic way. You're going to see that maybe for the pizza, they're going to put maybe some tomato sauce, some mozzarella and maybe a basil, and that's it. Maybe sprinkle some olive oil on top. But look at, for example, in the US, who adopted pizza. Like pizza in the US like has nothing to do with pizza in Italy. Like in the US, there's all sorts of things on the pizza. There's mushroom, there's meat, there's all sorts of things on the pizza, but nothing to do with the original pizza, right? Same thing with pasta. Everybody cooks their pasta in all sorts of ways, different. And by the way, some Africans they don't really realize that pasta is someone's traditional meal. Like they get offended when like a European is going to cook an African meal in a poor way, but they do not realize that they keep cooking pasta in the wrong way all the time. So the point is just to say, let's give grace to people who are cooking meals. Some people genuinely do not know or make a mistake. Just like us Africans, when we cook pasta or pizza, we cook it in the wrong way. Okay, and Italians are giving us grace. So yeah, that was it, by the way. Now back to the conversation, right? The originators of every meal, from my observation, cook that meal in a very, very simple manner. Another example is Senegalese and Gambians. They originated jollof rice, but their jollof rice is cooked in a very, very simple way. Like their veggies, they just throw it in there whole and then they eat it like that. It's very, very nice, but very, very simple. Same thing with this meal I'm cooking, ndole. Okay, the originators of this meal in Cameroon, the Sawa people, they cook it in a very, very simple way. In the peanuts, they are going to just add onions and then sometimes barely add garlic, and that's it. And then salt and then crayfish. But the other cultures who adopted ndole, wow, they add all sorts of things in it: ginger, leeks, white pepper. I've seen some people add njansang in ndole. It's really crazy, and I want to know if there's a science behind it. Wow, it's really so interesting. So another, by the way, if you want your ndole to not get bad very quickly after you cook it, because ndole is very delicate, number one is that do not taste ndole with a spoon and put the spoon back in the pot, and number two is do not cover your ndole when it is still hot. All right, so thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will appreciate if you could like and follow, and also drop a comment if I said something that you disagree with or you just want to keep the conversation going.